Like, I could buy a 20-watt laser that cuts right through wood for a fraction of the cost of a new lawnmower. Wait a second. Wait just one gosh damn second.
Oh my god, that's actually cutting like butter. It smells bad.
This laser can cut grass better than an actual knife. So today, I'm gonna fix my lawnmower by replacing its 200-year-old gas engine and blades with electric motors and lasers.
I've got this big black brushless electric motor, and I also bought a second 20-watt laser cutter. What the fuck?
So I used Onshape, a free browser-based CAD platform, to design a mounting plate to hold everything together. Then I laser cut the mounting.
Try and jump over it.
Oh my god.
And he told me to use tape to stick the batteries to the spinny part.
I'm gonna turn the laser on, and then you mow the grass. 3, 2, 1. Oh, and just try and jump over it. Try and jump over it.
At first I was scared that the laser was gonna cut our legs, but then I was disappointed that it didn't, because for some reason now it's not even cutting grass. Is there something wrong with the laser?
Oh, I heard crackling.
No, it's cutting. It just needs to be so much closer.
The first problem is this lens that makes the laser beam really sharp up close, but too wide to cut anything further than an inch. But after I removed it, the laser got way better at turning pants into shorts.
Oh yeah, this one would have obliterated us.
The second problem is worse.
I hate this so much. Balloon me! Yeah, we're gonna, that didn't do anything. Balloon me again! Oh no!
When the laser spins, it doesn't actually point at anything long enough to cut it.
Oh, there we go. Yeah! This works like 1,000% better when it's not spinning.
So maybe instead of a spinning laser blade, I should try to make some kind of like a straight
Laser razor blade.
Laser razor.
Laser razor.
It doesn't really make that sound.
This is the Ankle Biter 3000, and it has 2 laser razor wires that are actually upgraded 30-watt lasers. These lasers are actually more expensive than a new
He
lawnmower,
bought a new weed whacker though, so you're already in the hole. He bought an electric weed whacker.
but I'm in too deep now. These lasers are so powerful, they can cut weeds right in half.
Yeah, there we go.
But they can also burn straight through the tin sheet metal that I put there to stop the beam from shooting into space.
It's starting to melt through the metal. Jesus.
Here's the part where I tell you that these are dangerous lasers that can blind you instantly without special safety glasses. So don't do this unless you're me.
Here's the test grass, and I think it's gonna be atomically level after the laser's done with it. Firing laser razor in 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's doing something. Come on, cut better. Why don't you cut better? I spent $800 on this. This
Oh
sucks.
my god, I wanna just
These are 2 30-watt lasers, and they can still only cut 1 blade of grass at a time, so it like doesn't reach the middle.
Yeah, I
It's
would
like
not
trying to
have.
microwave
I would have
a
bought something
burrito.
different,
Give the
buddy.
grass like a mohawk. I guess the laser's just not powerful enough, but it doesn't make sense. It can shoot through metal. I don't know why it wouldn't be able to cut through grass. So what if instead of more power, we tried using more lasers for more different directions? Huh? Please, no, what are you doing? I swear, I was just trying to make things visually interesting. No!
Last year, I made this laser
my
grid fly
God.
swatter that uses mirrors to bounce a laser beam into a grid pattern. And that thank you again to KiwiCo for sponsoring. And I told him I would cut his grass in the coolest way ever for $100.
30 watts. Dude, you're gonna kill gophers with this thing too.
I hope he doesn't notice that I forgot how to turn the lasers on.
That one goes there. No, wait, no. That one actually doesn't go there. This one, okay. This one, 3, 2, 1. Oh!
Dude, I can see it on this camera. I smell something burning. Here we go.
In the grid there.
Oh, now I can really see the lasers.
When you move it around, it's like a freaking raven there. Jeez!
The grid is so cool.
It's so crazy. It's like the traces that it's drawing into the wood is absolutely insane. Imagine that wood is grass.
Well, you don't have to imagine it, because this is what it looks like when a small square plot of grass is directly underneath the lawnmower on straight, perfectly level rails.
See, this is what I was expecting. Look at that. Look at how perfectly straight that is.
That is atomically flat grass cut in less than a minute. And that's exactly what I've promised to do to Kevin's front lawn.
I'm just going for it. All right, boom, laser grid's on. Going for the grass. Stop it. Like, you can actually hear the water, like, evaporating. I don't actually know. I can't tell if it's cutting the grass, but it looks and sounds completely insane.
It actually was not cutting the grass.
Do you think this is slower or faster than a regular lawnmower? What do you think? Oh, it's warm. Yeah.
The first problem is that the ground in the real world is not very flat. And if the lasers aren't moving on perfectly horizontal ground, they're not going to cut perfectly horizontally.
Like, look at this one. It's got a bunch of like slices in it, and then one finally got it.
This grass is like burned in so many places. It's not very efficient.
The second problem is a lot like the first one. The lawnmower itself pushes grass around when it moves, and the grass has to be perfectly still for this thing to work.
So I'm trying to go
Yo. I don't know, dude. I feel like if you put them... I feel like you should have put more of them closer together. If you could have. You know what I mean? Like 3 of them closer together, make one thick beam. Dude, that thing would melt, I feel like.
slow. What if I just leave it here? Maybe if I just stand still for a second. I'm gonna get this one patch of grass.
He's gonna start a fire. Oh my god, dude.
This is starting to get embarrassing.
It's been 10 minutes. Let's see what we've got.
And the third problem is when you have the first 2 problems and you have a bunch of half-burned, half-cut grass just continually getting in the way of the lasers, a lot of the energy just goes into drying the grass out instead of cutting it.
It's bizarre because it's still green, but it's like totally dehydrated.
But Kevin was still holding out hope that I'd finish mowing his lawn.
I think you definitely got this. Like, look at this compared to
Oh
this.
my god, I see a fire.
Finally, it feels like I'm really mowing the lawn, and I was riding
Wait, what do you
high
do
on
different?
really
These at Home Depot.
square foot of grass, Kevin. So I moved over to the driest looking part of his lawn because it turns out the laser's
my
really good at
God.
cutting brown grass.
Can't buy one of these at Home Depot.
No, you cannot.
Finally, it feels like I'm really mowing the lawn, and I was riding high on victory and grass fumes. But then something really
Grass
bad and kind of
fumes.
obvious happened.
There's a lot of smoke. Oh! Ellen, you caught the lawn on fire.
Oh my
Stop, drop,
gosh.
and roll. Stop, drop, and roll.
The laser lawnmower was actually kind of working before it caught on fire, but I guess the future just isn't quite here yet. And it turns out there's a channel called RC Test Flight that made a stationary laser lawnmower, and it looks like it has way less problems than my mobile one. So check out that video
that
too.
one works
But
good.
if you need an electric lawnmower to replace your gas mower, maybe consider finding a cheaper corded version before you spend $3,000 trying to make one with lasers.
Is it okay if I